Hey guys, Ash Lane here. Today I'm coming at you with a new series, a 3-star blueprint. We're going to be discussing how to 3-star popular internet bases, especially at Town Hall 10, because if your clan's anything like my clan, we always go back searching through YouTube for 3-star replays to try to emulate when we come across bases like this. I hope to keep them in one area for you guys. Starting with this attack by Th10, you can see a very popular base design, resource ring with the heroes in the center. Now, the most important part of this entire attack is going to be that he's going to use the healer with the 2 healers with the queen in place of that second golem as far as camp space, and that's going to allow him to take out 2 air defenses. Now, very important to note here, going against a base like this, or this base exactly, you really want to make sure that you engage the air defense closest to the clan castle with the barbarian king and not the queen, because if there is a hound in the clan castle, or a dragon for that matter, the king's just going to go about his business. He's going to take down the queen, take down the air defense, whatever you want him to do, but the queen would otherwise be distracted by those clan castle troops. This is executed brilliantly and perfectly, partially because he knew what angles to come in for which hero. Now, the LavaLoon portion of the attack is coming in from the northeast. You can see the spell compositions are all going to be some variation of freeze or enrage, obviously depending on how many single targets versus multi-targets. You obviously also want to account for where the air sweepers are, what direction they're pointing, depending on the base you're engaging. The cool thing about this strategy is that the queen is going to stay alive if placed properly. 9 times out of 10, the queen will stay alive given those healer backup, and then the balloons will do some work, the puppies will do some work, and the queen will be your major weapon for completing the 3-star, as she will be the one-woman wrecking crew going ahead and cleaning up all the rest of the defensive units. So very nice attack here against a pretty popular base design. This second base is coming up in a second, is going to be even more popular as far as a base that we see a lot. This is actually a defense from Red Elite, Scott's base. This is another nice attack here by our last opponent, and is their number 1 attacker. And what he did was he did the same thing with splitting his units off. He made sure he placed the queen in a direction that she wasn't going to immediately trigger that clan castle, and then shortly thereafter you can see he'll go ahead and drop the king over there in the southeast, coming up with the golem. Basically the same type of strategy, the same idea as far as first phase goals as there was in the first attack, only this time utilizing a little bit more of a queen walk. Now, very important that you don't get the queen in the range of the clan castle before she's taken down the air defense. Now, obviously, I did mention that you want your king to be the one to trigger the clan castle, but if she's already taken down the air defense, if the air defense is that vulnerable from the base, it really doesn't matter. She'll get the lava hound down, no big deal with the use of the healers, and obviously you might have to go ahead and use the royal cloak ability. But obviously, at the end of the day, the same thing has been accomplished as the first replay. The 2 air defenses and the queen and the clan castle are all down with the phase 1 of the attack. Now it's going to be basically a huge spread of the lava hounds and balloons behind them. Now, this attack I really wanted to bring to you guys because of the usage of the haste spells. Now, if you do want to go ahead and supplement your raid with a few haste spells in place of one of the rage spells and a poison spell, that's actually a pretty cool idea, especially on a base like this where he's able to double freeze those inferno towers. It was such a convincing victory, to be honest with you, that one of the lava hounds didn't even pop, wasn't even destroyed. So that actually created a little bit of a problem as far as cleanup goes, as his queen did go down. Now, if his queen didn't trigger if the queen didn't trigger the clan castle right off the bat, maybe he would have been able to keep her alive, and it would have been a more convincing victory than it was. But either way, it didn't take a ton of time, and it was a very nice 3-star attack here by Jera or Jure, maybe? I don't know. But this base, the third attack here, guys, is another very, very, very popular base, and XBHL from Red Elite did a number on it here. You can see, yet again, he's going to go ahead and engage this base using 2 Rage, 2 Freeze, and 2 Haste spells, along with a Poison spell. So whereas the previous attacker decided to use 3 Haste, now we have a cool new combination of 2 Haste, 2 Rage, and 2 Freeze spells. There's no Golem, I should mention that yet again, guys. No Golem. Instead, we have 4 Lava Hounds, 24 balloons, and 11 minions is the army he's taking into this this attack. Why didn't he bring a Golem? Well, he knew he could take out the enemy queen, enemy clan castle, and an air defense right off the bat without having to even use a Golem for cover. Sometimes you don't need to bring all that firepower if it's just not necessary given the defensive layout. Now you can see he's coming in yet again. You can see he's engaging all 3 air defenses at the same time. 1 Inferno is set to single target. That's always really helpful there. He used the third, excuse me, he used the Rage spell, excuse me, and the Freeze spell on that multi-Inferno tower, and then the Rage spell right in the center, as you can see. So basically it's going to be 2 Rage, north and south, right in that center compartment there, as the troops are just going to clean up around it. Plenty of pups still alive here, and he also has a Hound still alive. Now that splash damage in the due south area of the base can be a little bit of a problem, but he actually has a good 4 or 5 balloons still alive while that wizard tower was locked onto the Lava Hound. So the Hound didn't even pop, and it was a successful attack by XBHL. Guys, hope you enjoyed this new series, How to 3-star blueprint. Hope you guys think about maybe incorporating some haste spells or even some healers into your 3-star bids. Guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, take care.